the elders have given an institutional and a legal look to this, the perspective of this matter, I would like to give a couple of personal anecdotes here. I have narrated this. Some of you must have heard the audio recording of that speech which I had made in Boston, in LA. I had not spoken the name at that point of time of the people involved. It was in Trai Vrindavan. Bhagwan was sitting in his chula. I was sitting on this side. Mr. Gangadhar Shetty Garu was sitting in the center, and Mr. Narsimurthy sir was sitting on this side. All three of us were sitting, and Mr. Narsimurthy brought this idea to Swami, telling that, Swami, there is this 15-year-old young boy here in Bangalore. This was in the year 1999 or 2000. Okay? We are talking about way back. So, Swami, I had gone to this boy in the city, and he's from a very beautiful family, very ordinary family. There is a great tejas, great radiance on this boy's face, and Swami speaks through him, Swami. And he was continuing to talk, extol about this boy, and I was shocked. Firstly, that Swami was sitting silently and listening to the whole thing, and then with the intensity of Swami's rebuke, the intensity with which Swami shouted or spoke, put this thing down. Said, do you have any common sense around? How can you, who have been so close to me, who has been here always, in spite of so many years that you have spent in front of me, how can you bring this kind of matter in front of me? Why should I enter somebody's dirty body? Why should I enter somebody's dirty body to communicate? If I have to speak to somebody else, I will speak directly. This is the first incident in 1999 or 2000, I don't remember the date. 25th of April 2011. The whole world was in mourning. I was rudderless, I was crestfallen. I did not know where the world had disappeared under my feet. I was sitting in a room in West Prashanti, and one boy comes to me, Satya, did Swami give you a message? I said, what are you talking about? No. Madhu is standing down, and he is telling me that Swami has given him a message, that I should go and meet Satya first, and after 5 minutes, Swami would give a message to Satya, and then Madhu should come and meet me. I told this boy, telling that, you see, that person wants to come, you let him come and speak, I don't know what he's talking about. Madhu comes to me, and he gives me an elaborate story about how the following morning Swami is going to open his eyes. That's the hope of each one of us. That's the hope of each one of us. See how people play with hope, play with the emotions of people. Every one of us wanted that to happen. And this boy tells that, there are 4 screws on the casket. My blood boils when I think back of that incident. How people have been manipulating. Swami has told me that I have to open the casket. I have to wrap Swami's body in a blanket, the ice cold. These are the things that this boy is talking to me in West Prashanti. And he says that Swami has given instructions that I should be seated on the right side of the head, my brother should be seated on the left side of the head, so and so should be seated on the right side of the foot, so and so should be seated on the left side of the foot, and we are the four whom Swami has told to instructed to open and do this. On 25th of April, you're planning for a future? Is this the basis in which the organization is going to function, and is this how we are going to function? On 9th or 10th of May, that was the first time that I ventured out of the room. For 15 days I was sitting inside the room. My brothers were bringing food for me inside. I had not stepped out. With great courage, I started moving out. In front of the Western canteen, Mr. Narsimurthy comes in front of me. At that point of time, you are searching for solace from any corner. You are searching for a shoulder to cry on. And this gentleman, with whom I have spent endless hours sitting at Swami's lotus feet and massaging Swami's feet and looking at Bhagwan and admiring him, admiring Swami, admiring this gentleman who has stood as a pillar. I thought that I'll get words of solace from him. You know what he tells me? Satyajit, how are you? How is your sadhana going on? Are you all right? Those are the first words. Then he says me, What are your future plans? These people will finish you off. These people will finish you off. They will not understand your pure heart. See what this gentleman is doing. Why don't you come with me to Alike? Why don't you come with me to Alike? I will hand over the entire administration of Alike to you. Run the Vidyavani program from Alike. That was the last time I saw this gentleman in his face. I have not seen this gentleman after that. In 15 days after the Samadhi, he is trying to unplug people from Prashanti Nilayam. And you say that they are not destabilizing Prashanti Nilayam? That their goal is to create something on their own? No. It has always been playing on the emotions. It has always been playing on the fears of people. Yes, there is a great vacuum in the hearts of people, and they are filling it with false hope. Yes, we want Swami to be heard. We want Swami to be there. Prashanti Nilayam could have started an entire procession that from Yajur Mandir Swami's car is coming every day. It is not a difficult thing. But Prashanti Nilayam has got the maturity to accept Bhagwan's every face of Bhagwan's avatar. Yes, Bhagwan is no longer in the physical form. Prashanti Nilayam, with a painful heart, with a pained heart, accepts that as Bhagwan's divine will. They do not cling on to some fanciful ideas. They do not try to create a sense of false hope. Yes, we always want Bhagwan. 2000 years, Christians are still waiting for the resurrection. They are waiting for Bhagwan for Jesus to come back, and we will continue to hope for that, but not create nonsensical institutions around that. This, I think, should be on record. Thank you.